And then that shot was an ad back where the T-1000's malfunctioning and imitating the grill, called the grill floor effect, grill foot or something like that. I don't remember. Now, Arnold, I just talked to Arnold the other day, and he said that he was doing this gag on T3, and he threw his shoulder out and had to have surgery. So
really,
I told him maybe he should have checked with Linda, see how she did it. I always said about this moment, she's incredibly brave, but she can't count. Now, this was risky, this next little bit.
Yeah.
Because if you're really inside the logic of the T-1000, he would never take time to
make a joke,
to mess with you psychologically, But on the other hand, he may be learning as well. These complex AI systems that are trying to emulate human behavior, they may lose track of exactly what the boundary of good mimetic camouflage would be, and they may actually become, in a sense, infected.
Maybe. It's also just a great little moment.
Yeah, you got to do it. Now, this is a Stan Winston gag. This is a completely prosthetic gag. Now you'd probably do that as CG so that the metal could have more life to it.
Yeah.
But we're getting away with it in shortcuts. The spoo pit we called it the spoo pit. It's obviously supposed to be like some kind of steel, smelting tank of some kind.
Was it soap and lights and stuff like that?
It was, I can't remember what it was, methyl cellulose, I think, and a lot of lights underneath, and it was actually pretty hot in there from the lights. This gag was pretty difficult in its day to do, and I remember it took ILM a long time to do it.
Now, is some of this Stan stuff?
None at all. What you're seeing right now is all done with a combination of CG and morphing. And it would certainly be much easier now to do than it was in 1991. All of this stuff was very nascent, and a lot of the rendering and modeling and animation programs didn't exist then. Well, so this was all done the hard way.
And the idea conceptually was how do you show that it's actually dead? I mean, we've seen it be blown apart.
How does a T-1000 express agony? And first of all, you see its brain malfunctioning. Its ability to control its physical form starts to malfunction. It starts to frantically go through all the different forms that might offer some solution, and none of them do.
None of them are working.
And you can just see it going into overload, and eventually it vomits itself out of its own mouth. It kind of, in a sense, gives birth to itself. And then that process just continues to the point where it just dissipates into nothingness. And I think, because we had to come up with something that actually gave you a sense of closure. Yes, right. I can believe that this is it.
It's actually dead now, yeah.
Yeah.